The Las Vegas Raiders are in a bad situation. They signed Jimmy Garoppolo this offseason, arguably one of the most injury-prone quarterbacks across the entire league, to a lucrative contract. And while they probably envisioned him being a bridge quarterback and possibly staying healthy during these next 3 years with his new destination, things aren't off to the greatest start. Jimmy Garoppolo thought he would be able to just get going and start on the Raiders, but this was not the case. His physical came back and it looked like he needs to have surgery, and that's what happened. And Jimmy Garoppolo may be ready week 1, but that's uncertain. And Jimmy Garoppolo has, throughout his time as a quarterback, really needed a couple games to actually warm up. So having those preseason and offseason, especially with the new team. But let's speak about Jimmy Garoppolo's injury a little bit more deeply. The two-time Super Bowl champion fractured his foot in December during a victory over the Miami Dolphins. And Niners doctors determined that Garoppolo probably wouldn't need surgery. So when he went over to the Raiders re-examined him, and it appears that Garoppolo did need surgery. So it set back Jimmy Garoppolo's offseason for the second straight year. And this is the worst case scenario for the Raiders, who are definitely trying to start a whole new culture under Jimmy Garoppolo. And while Jimmy Garoppolo did great things for the Niners, even bringing him to the Super Bowl, his greatest times are usually when he's healthy. And that only happened 1 year during that Super Bowl run I mentioned. Ever since then, Jimmy Garoppolo's health has been a major concern for the Niners, and the Niners are one of the few teams that can overcome such inconsistent availability from the quarterback position. And I don't think the Raiders and their head coach, despite being a disciple of Bill Belichick, will be able to produce as much as Shanahan has been able to produce with Jimmy Garoppolo. But those are just my thoughts on the breaking news that Jimmy Garoppolo will possibly not be ready week 1. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. It would also mean a ton if you guys liked and subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching.